to be my first time. I mean, let's be clear, this is my first time doing open mic.
Don't
right.
talk about poop, they don't like it.
Yeah, okay, definitely not. Alright, this is going to be another immigrant story, with an accent, of course. Alright. Well, my name is Vidya Shankar, as he said. I mean, people who know me call me Vidya, but that woman at that Starbucks on Coxwell Avenue, she calls me Video. And immigration officers have even called me Visa. Anyways, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how, or rather why I ended up in one of this coldest countries, Canada, all the way from one of the hottest countries, India. You guys might be thinking that I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. Definitely not. Do I look like somebody who wants to get out of my comfort zone? I'm wearing a fleece on a beautiful day like this. So, anyways, I had this great job back home in India. The minute a guy has a very good job back home in India, he has this pressure. There is a pressure to get married. There is this arranged marriage pressure. So I was going through that, and I remember having this conversation with my grandmother. So she calls me, Vidya, I'd love to see you get married. Wait a minute. Marriage, now that's a really good thing. I wanted to ask her why. She said, I'm getting old. This is going to be, I'm going to be here for another few more years maybe, so I want to see you married. So that's really not the right reason to get married. She wanted me to get married for her sake. So I said, all right, Granny, I might get married for your sake now, but I will divorce and remarry another girl of my choice later on. So that was the last time we ever had this conversation. So I was basically planning an escape route to get out of my country and to escape marriage. So I ended up in St. John. Is there anyone who's from St. John here? New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Glad we have at least one person who knows about St. John.
Well,
That's great.
I didn't really. Yeah.
Okay, great. So here's an interesting fact about St. John. All North American cities have a downtown. Downtown is basically located down south. St. John also has a downtown, which is down south, but for some reason people call it Uptown St. John. Till date, I have no idea why they call it Uptown St. John. Anyways, moving to St. John gave me the worst culture shock ever. I mean, their Uptown St. John was the size of our Eaton Center, for God's sake. Anyways, I don't want to bash that city anymore, but moving to St. John, that city taught me that, reminded me that people eat to live. Why? Because there are no fancy restaurants there. So, that's how bad St. John is. But again, at least it taught me how to be content in life. Like, life throws you whatever options, you need to be happy with whatever options in life. So I stepped out of my house to see what different options are there. So I see a Wendy's right there. Oh great, so I wanted to go and take a look at Wendy's. Coming from India, this is my first time at Wendy's. So I take a look at their menu, I see cheeseburger there. Okay, I can't go wrong with a cheese and bun. Alright, so I ordered a cheeseburger. Wait a minute, I saw a patty in between. Holy cow, that is the holy cow indeed. So that was my first time having a hamburger. It was juicy, delicious. No wonder people call that the holy cow again. Anyways. So I was tired of the city and I really moved to Toronto. I love the city, but once I moved to Toronto, I had a great job, I had the money, so I wanted to get into the world of dating. So here again, I was my first date, so I meet this beautiful girl. We have a conversation for almost 2 hours, so that is great in my books. So 2 hours with a beautiful girl, conversation, oh what a great, why didn't I move to the city earlier? Anyways, this woman tells me that, hey Vidya, I want to get into a platonic relationship with you. Wait a minute, what the hell did I hear? Did I hear relationship? Oh my God. English is not my first language, clearly. My vocabulary wasn't great either. And I didn't have a smartphone at that time to look up what that word meant. So, talk about things going wrong on all fronts, right? So, I just thought a little bit about them. Alright, I'd love to have a platonic relationship with you. So I had no idea what the hell that word meant. So I waited until the end of the date to really know what that word meant. Again, to those of you who do not know what that word means, platonic means absence of romance or sex. So that was the last time I dated Toronto women ever. Thank you very much.